upper watersheds down to open ocean, Project Watershed empowers community stewardship through ecological restoration, research, and education. We're based in the Comox Valley, but our work extends across northern Vancouver Island and out to the west coast. Community engagement is central to our work, and each year hundreds of volunteers participate in stewardship activities with us.
Our coastal stewardship includes restoring salt marsh, eelgrass, and kelp habitats, especially in and around estuaries. Salt marsh, eelgrass, and kelp habitats provide nursery and refuge and foraging opportunities for salmon and other coastal species. They also buffer wave action and storm surges and mitigate climate change by absorbing large amounts of carbon as they grow. Our restoration work includes rebuilding salt marsh islands like this one and using large machinery and working with a variety of volunteers to plant native salt-tolerant species.
Since 1993, Project Watershed has been researching, mapping, and restoring local streams and wetlands. Currently, we're working at Glen Urquhart and Mallard Creeks in East Courtenay to remove invasive plants, plant native vegetation, restore stream functionality, and monitor water quality. Our in-stream improvements are providing spawning habitat for pinks and coho, as well as cutthroat trout. At Glen Urquhart, we are also studying optimal conditions for re-establishing Garry oak and camas, ecologically and culturally significant species that were once abundant in this region.
Our environmental education school program supports local youth in gaining knowledge, hands-on experience, and skills in ecology and stewardship. The program includes an interactive in-class presentation, followed by a field trip at one of our restoration and research sites, and a post-field trip reflection back in the classroom. Field trips include educational games, science experiments, and activities such as picking up garbage, planting native species, mulching, and removing invasive species. We have involved over 1,500 students in environmental education and stewardship.
Our Forage Fish project gathers information on Pacific sand lance, surf smelt, and herring in the Salish Sea and on the west coast of Vancouver Island. These species are an important part of marine predator diets, but we don't know much about their habitat or their population. We work with community volunteers and partner organizations to collect samples from beaches, underwater areas, and samples from the ocean. We are looking for tiny eggs or DNA. We use this information to map and model habitat with the aim of restoring and protecting it. We are continually improving our research methods, developing resources, and training volunteers as well as professionals in this field. We have surveyed over 30 beaches in the Comox Valley and identified 20 of those as Pacific sand lance spawning habitat.
We also restore eelgrass habitat, like this area at Gartley Beach, by planting eelgrass shoots. Volunteers help plant eelgrass at low tide and by attaching washers to eelgrass shoots for underwater eelgrass planting by scuba divers. We also use scuba divers as we investigate optimal growing conditions and methods for kelp. We've planted over 16 square meters of salt marsh, 13,000 square meters of eelgrass, and we've done about 1,200 square meters of experimental planting of kelp.
Join us! Join us by becoming a volunteer or donor today.
Cool.